At one point, facilities management before it was, let's use this point. Everybody can, oh, I'm working facilities management. Now, no. It should be experienced guy. It should be, there is the structure of the facilities management is became different.
So, Reda, thank you for joining us today. Before we dive into all the nitty-gritty about today's session, tell me about your story, your FM story.
FM store, like, let's
Where
say
it
how to
started.
start.
Yeah, where it started, the adventure, where you are today.
Okay. My start, I was actually starting in my career after the college. It was in PNG. So it's like, commercial products. And it's a very
Procter and Gamble.
Procter and Gamble, very famous. And this is in Egypt. Then after that, I moved to UAE. So during that, actually, I met one of the gentlemen. I still remember him, and he was in one company for supplying the products like cleaning products, machines, and equipment as a distributor. So this guy was, during the interview, is asking me like, why don't like to change your career, go for something else, especially the in UAE, the facilities management or the this business wise, there's no more Egyptian there. So he was telling me like, come man, try to join and let's start. I can see that you might done something good for you. So I said it's okay, let's do it. Like, why not? Because it's good to change from a career to career. Because you'll get experience, you'll get more knowledge about something's new. You might done doing well, you might fail, so you can come back to X career. I said it's okay, let's start. So he was that point that I decided to go with supplying, or let's say in this field about the chemical and the machines. I got very proper training actually from the gentleman, and that opened a lot of things for me. Like, to enter a project you just saw in the magazine or in the network at the time. Oh, there is a new project like Burj Khalifa, there is a new like Dubai Mall, there is something new, like that's it. No, you are involved. You are inside. You're going inside the back office, doing something in the night and making the people is happy. So the people is coming the next day. Oh, floor is good, floor is clean. There is a good smell. Washrooms clean. So I feel that something like in daily, you are learning something. You win a lot of knowledge. You make more friendship, more communication with the different nationalities in that time in UAE, and you win something. So it's create a passion inside you to work, to learn something. So today you are speaking Arabic, you meet a client doesn't speaking Arabic, it's speaking English. So you need to improve yourself in the language. You need to improve yourself in the computer skills. You need to learn more about the product itself, how to make sure you are meeting the director, meeting the manager, and doing the training for the manpower, the
Different
cleaner.
cultures.
Different cultures. So I start even to teach some words of Urdu and some of German, some of English, to make it easy, So when you enter the door, because when you do a training for the manpower, he will feel always like afraid from you. Your person put a suit and coming, oh, this guy is not the director. No, in the night we bought polo shirt, jeans coming, start to use some Urdu words, so the guy is laughing. Sir, you know Urdu, you know Hindi? I said, Torah, just little, so start to telling the people. So the feeling, he's opening his mind for you. So he start to absorb and accepting the information you give it about the chemical, about the training, about the machines. So he would be easy to teach him something.
He's listening.
Listening, very good listening. So that was something new, and I like it. Really, I like it. And when you go from a company to company, same field, you feel that you are growing up. Starting with a company, then it's like primary school, then I go to another one. Then the third one, which is still I'm there, it's like a college. Diversey.
Yes.
It's a college for us. So Diversey teaching you a lot of things. You don't say I'm the expert in this product. No one is expert. You're still learning a lot of things. You meet the people. We're learning from the customer. We're learning from the field. We're learning from the manpower. No, sir, when I'm using this one, it's good. So I have to take his point, sharing with our R&D. No, they like this. They say this good product is good or the product is not good. We need to change the formula. So something is new and making the passion, like a daily passion, to go and meet the people. Today I have a meeting. Tomorrow I'm flying for another. And thank to God, I'm here in KSA 2 years now. My job in KSA itself, it's a passion because I'm leading this like a sector lead for BSC, which is building sector contractor. So I'm based in Riyadh, but I have to go to the Medina, Jeddah. So it's passion. something you know more people. You meet a lot of people, gentlemen like you, like Mr. G. So a lot of gentlemen you meet. So your network became more and more
It's diverse.
diverse.
And not only that, yani, it's everything you do is an experience. So I agree with you. I mean, it gets us into those doors that other people don't see. You know, that back door that nobody's allowed to go to. We as facility
It's
management,
ours.
yeah, that's our door. We get to go all the way up to the Burj Khalifa and see the places where the visitors are going there and they're watching. And okay, but we go on top to see above that and stuff like that
Yes,
as well, and
yes.
clean the dangerous areas
Absolutely.
and whatnot. Some of them are very nice and beautiful. Some of them are really dirty and scary
Yep.
as well, but we have to deal with all of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's as you mentioned, it's a good point. Like today I have a meeting here with a director. Tomorrow I'm going for the metro workshop. As you mentioned, it's not allowed to go inside, but I have a card to go inside the workshop and see the inside, see how to clean, help the team there. So it's something daily learning something from here and there and different project.
It's never a dull moment.
Yep.
Always something new.
Yes.
Today it's a building, a commercial building. Tomorrow it's an event, the World Cup. Now Saudi Arabia wants the World Cup. We're going to have the World Cup one day. You know that there's going to be facility managers there as well.
Absolutely.
All over the place.
Absolutely.
Facility management gets you almost into every industry. It's a beautiful industry, really.
True. Because it's
And-
everywhere. Everywhere is facilities management, by the way. Hotels. There is a hotels done by facilities management. The railway, the airport, the stations, the college, the schools, the hospital, even hospital, it's facilities management. You have to do it. So everything is related to facilities management.
I agree entirely. So now there are new trends in Saudi Arabia and so on. So one of those trends are these buzzwords that come up, like sustainability and waste management and so on. And these are serious words. They're not just anymore a buzzword that just people use it for a soundbite or something like that. It's a word that has its own weight.
Yep.
How do you see Vision 2030 driving these new trends, which is the waste management and sustainability in the kingdom?
Well, I can see that from the moment that's announced 2030, it's the vision about it. It's all the global company. Before the internal, the global companies start to look at KSA as the Qibla, how it's our Qibla. This is the Qibla of the business wise, because everybody try himself to make innovation, sustainability and recycling. Actually, you can see it's almost, there is a connection between. To have sustainability, what is sustainability? I'm trying to make it between that environment, the social and the green, right? So when I'm trying to make that environment, that means I need to make some impacts, good impact about the environment, reduce the waste, right? So reduce the waste, it takes me to recycle. I'm trying to use whatever the sources I'm used before, I need to recycle it, use it again and again and again. That will lead to me sustainability. So there is a connection, and it was a very smart point. We need sustainability and encourage the companies to have implement sustainability. And sustainability not only for the cleaning, by the way, sustainability in our life, regular daily life. This about calling this the old AC, the wind one, it change with the split one or the one which consume less of power. In the vacuums, there is also a tag where you can see the less power consumptions. Changing from the water or the wet battery to the gel, and from the gel to lithium, because the lithium, again, you are talking about to reduce the recycling or removing a lot of batteries on the daily. You try to make it, because let's say the
carbon
gel,
footprint.
Exactly, this is number one. The gel battery recycling for this one, you make it 6 months or 12 months. Lithium battery 4 years. So imagine the saving of the battery as waste one, as plastic, as whatever this material, you make it 4 years. That will give you a huge save for the resources. So the impact is huge when you are applying recycling in a proper way, and that will reflect to sustainability.
Well, until Elon Musk comes with a new battery or something like that, I mean, these are the options that we have. As you know, here in Saudi Arabia, the waste management is very new. And if I'm not mistaken, a lot of our waste management is just landfills. They'll just go and dump.
Yep.
Or
Yep.
we're burning tires or
Yes.
whatever and stuff like that, which is
Yes.
so waste management 2030 vision.
Okay, so again, waste management, that means you are taking care of your environment. That I'm reducing the waste of my resources, natural resources. Waste, I'm sure Saudi Arabia is following up the way how to use it in a proper way. Like an example, China. China was taking the well. They consume there, then they go to other countries to purchase from them. Why? Because Saudi Arabia, they know that is a money. End of the day is a billions of dollars. When you have this one, the waste management in a proper way and the recycling and use it again and again, like hazardous waste, hard waste, or like the water recycling for the water treatment, it's saving a lot of money for the country and make like a different income. So they translate the vision to translate the waste recycling to a billions of dollars as income, extra income for the country, and saving the environment to make it a proper place to work and to have a life.
Of course. This includes obviously the water waste management and stuff for like companies like Viola and so on and so forth.
Yes.
Or I think we mentioned this before that we didn't even hear about them a couple of years ago, and now they're one of the bigger companies that are actually dealing with that. And it's
True.
And now, if I don't know if you mentioned it, you're saying that massive mergers are happening between chemical companies and
Yes, exactly.
you were saying something about that.
With the water treatment. Yes, exactly. Before, as you mentioned, might be was one company, and might be the people doesn't know what is the water treatment, right? Then might be after that the people think water treatment just belong to the swimming pool or the fountain, just to clean the water, right?
Mm.
Now it's a huge business because the factory is using a lot of water, right? This water, before, what is happening to make it in the sea or make it in here and there desert. No, I can take this water, recycle it, make it good and safe for something like agriculture, landscaping. So I can use it in a proper way and use this water to saving the other water for the people. So that means even the rain, before it was rain going and, going like that, nothing. Now, no, there is a dam, there is a lake, so we're collecting the water and make it like recycling or make it, let's say, treatment. Then the water will be valid for the human or valid for the animals.
Mm.
So this is the concept exactly. It's not only just a word of vision, it's like a process. It's follow. And as a facilities management, you have to be there. You have to be a part of it or you'll be out.
Of course.
Before the companies go alone, it's not easy. Then you can hear a lot of merge between chemical supplier and water treatment company. Why? Because they know very well. This together, they have a success story. They going for the cleaning and I'm going to water treatment together. And a lot of company, now you can cite my 4 or 5 company in the KSA, might be next year, that number will be double. Because a lot of people coming to Saudi Arabia to investment about the water treatment and waste management as well.
I think there's even like SEPCO, they do waste management of medical waste, which is even more sensitive.
Yes.
Waste management this is again facility management.
Exactly.
Last year, waste management, medical waste management, water waste management, God knows.
Yes. Last year, I see when I came here, it was 2022. It was one exhibition only about the waste management. In 2023, there is 3 exhibitions. 24, there might be 5 or 6 exhibition. Even they come to introduce themselves to the country, to the people, to the clients. You have a water, you have whatever the material, we can take it recycling or use it again and make another product. Even the innovation, to say this innovation, it should be a part of it. The material should be recycled because that will lead to sustainability.
Again, yes.
Again, we'll come back to the same word, sustainability. So sustainability, to have a proper sustainability product or implementation in the project, I should use products, environment, green product or something.
Or biodegradable,
right? Secondly, it should be a percentage of the product should be recycled and you have certificate of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because that means I'm taking care of you, I'm taking care of the environment itself.
Of course. Reuse.
Because we are part of the community, we have to take care of it.
Yeah, so reuse, not waste.
Yes, reuse.
So I'm sure, like all of us professionals, dealing with clients, sometimes we have clients who don't understand what we are trying to educate them about.
Yep.
How do you deal with that? And Can you give me an example of one of these instances?
See, the people.
Because you're talking about something that is quite new now. If a person who's not from the facility management industry sits down and talks to you about it, and you're trying to convince them that this is better for your use in your hada, it's harder usually.
Exactly.
So how do you deal with either clients or people that don't understand that? And what's an example of one of these things?
I'll give you. There are two ways always about this one. You have two types of customer. Customer looking for a quality, customer looking for a quantity of the cost. If I'm going for the customer who's looking for quality, it's good because you can explain to that means this customer, he read it something, he know information, but he need to know that you are giving him a proper information or just try to sell a product. So if you go in and give him certificate, explain to him and telling him like the knowledge what you have, it's good point. He will accept it. The issue is the customer is looking for the money or the cost or quantity. No, why I have to do that? One of the reasons that there is a lot of facility management, to be honest with you, they have a people, since he know how much going to cost or the cost of this 1 square meter cleaning, he will be a part of facility management, which is it's not easy to tell him you have to go with the right products. This type of the customer, I have to convince him about the cost saving. How? Let's do a trial. Let's take a comparison, diluted, ready to use by ready to use. Then I'll tell him, let's do a trial. Okay, Mr. Customer, you are taking a chemical, let's say this amount per month. I'll do a search survey for you. Let's do see what challenge you do have in the site. Yes, of course, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you try with the existing chemical? Yes, but it doesn't work. Okay, let me try my best, free of cost. I'm not charging you. If it's done, you'll be happy. If it's not done, khalas. Customer, let's go. Couple of demo done. Everything is going very smoothly and very good. The result is good. I'm sharing the report. Are you happy? Yes. Let's go for your investment. How much you're going to pay or how much you consume per month. In 12 months, this is the cost. I'll make like comparison. Let's talk it in logically. Let's talk it theoretical and practical. Do the trial. Let's see how is it. In this way, 90%, I'm not saying 100%, 90% of the customer will get convinced. Because for him, I need to maintain my area, doing the job without paying more. I already done a good job, good demo, result is really fantastic. You didn't spend more money while you are maintained and have a cost saving for you on the long term. So in this way, it's going very well. One of the projects, and this project is belong to government. So the guy was so happy with the company. He said, I'm happy, everything is okay. And I said, it's okay. Let me try do a trial. Have a lot of challenge, carpet, floor, blah, blah. We done it. Still, I said, no, I have to change. So this guy is not looking for quality. I need the cost. I said, it's okay. Let's do the study. First, how many chemicals you are taking for the project? 19 chemicals. Come on, man, why 19 chemicals? Because the guy is coming, this chemical for floor, this is for glass, this is for glass, external glass, and a lot of, I said, sorry, this for me, it's like a selling point. I minimize from this number, we give it to him exactly 9 products, only 9.
From 19 to 9?
9. And this 9 including daily and troubleshooting. Because chemically you have a daily use and troubleshooting, which is a weekly or monthly. So the guy said, might be because you remove a lot of chemical, that's it. I said, no. This chemical, you try for a week and see the consumption. We make a report. Consumption daily. Before you use, let's say, 5 liters per day, here you're using half a liter per day. Before you were using 19, now you are using 9. Before you have the challenge of the carpet, challenge of the smell, now you don't have. It's not a matter of selling, it's a matter of recommendation. This is what you need exactly. This is what the site needs to have a proper products. And the guy, after a lot of meeting, negotiation, we won. And the guy said, guys, I'm really, it's an amazing job. I'm so happy. But I have to do it because I need to understand, are you guys giving me a proper program or just selling point? Then I asked him, what do you think? He said, no, I'm so happy about it. But for me now, it's confidence about you. Any new project, I'm calling you directly because you are making a big save for me.
That's great. That's
And
the
it was
magic
amazing
word.
for us. Yes, it
That's
was
the
very
magic
good.
word, right? Save,
Magic.
save, save.
Absolutely.
And another thing that you do, because you're gonna have a lot of the times you're gonna go and pitch. You're not pitching directly to the end user, right? You're pitching to the facility management companies or the managing agent or whatever and stuff like that at those projects. So you go as a partnership with them to pitch and convince and educate
Yes.
the client, because a lot of times you sit down with the facility management company and say, okay, but my client will not understand, I'm sorry. So then you go and make that pitch together.
Yes.
So that it's like a partnership, and that you're actually doing it and delivering that education, that learning experience to the client
Yes.
together as
Yes.
well. So it's a partnership.
Yeah. Let me tell you, as our vision or our mission in the company, it's not only just to go, and I'm sure this is for all the supplier or manufacturer like us. It's not to have just a selling point. You have to build a relationship with the clients. It's like a partnership with you. So today, when I'm coming to Initial, I'm dealing with Initial as a partnership. So there is a project. I'm asking Initial to be a part of your team who presented the product to your clients. Because for me, let's say I don't know this X project, but I know Initial. I know the facilities management. So I need to have this confidence. I need to have a partnership with them where how to do it. We are going to site together. We are making site survey. We give the recommendations as a consultant. Sometime I have this issue. Can you come tell me what is the product? This is the way we are follow up with our facilities management consultant and a partnership, not to sell. If we need to sell, we can sell, as I told you, from 19 to 9. So it's not that. Sometimes we are going to tell, oh, don't take this product. It's not good. But it's very good. And it might be for me, my margin is good. I'm selling a lot. No, but it's not recommended. During sustainability, it's better to go with a green product. It's better to go with our new innovations. Why? It will give you good impression with you and in front of the clients. And for me, is a trust together. So we are building, keeping the relation and trust together.
Like you said, it's not about just selling. It is about building that relationship with the client, maintaining it and growing it.
Yes.
Of course. I think one of the bigger aspects of, if you will, the IoT, robotics, or the technology in facility management, and I think we touched on it a moment ago, was that data collection, behavior collection.
Yeah.
Because we are all dealing with environments that we live in, and we need, now is again another buzzword, big data.
Yes.
To collect on the property, the people that are using the property, the people who are coming in and out and whatnot and so on, and how to best use that data to service those places.
Yes. Collection of the data, it's easy job. It's an easy job. You can easily collect the data. But the second part of your word about how to
use it.
This is the part where still there is, let's say there is a space that should be improvement. For example, the machine can read the floor, can read there's a stain, but the machine to have, let's say 100% autonomous, it's not yet done. Where I can, I have G plus 3 floor, 5 floors. There's a lift. I need to go take the lift, go for the second floor. This is still, so it's easy, can read, there's a lift, there's a escalator, a travelator, there is a glass, there is a carpet, can read it, which is still something is good about the innovation. Imagine a machine reading this point, but how to use it, this is still on the area or the gap, still some improvement working with.
Don't you think AI is changing that though? Because AI, and to be frank, I've been playing around with AI for the last maybe year, and I see that it is very fast in learning about yourself. I mean, I literally yesterday I saw, what you call it, a bit of news on, was it Japanese products or something, where your air fryer is collecting information about you. Because it knows when you have breakfast, when you're having lunch, when you have dinner, what kind of food you're eating, and so on and so forth and whatnot, what we are consuming. And that actually, we can talk about, cybersecurity or something like that another day, because that's a totally different subject.
Yep.
But That's also another thing, right? So this data is all being collected by these devices around us everywhere. You're going through an airport, and there's probably 100 or 2,000 cameras looking at you, facial recognition, whatever, the data points, and so on and so forth, collecting.
Yes.
Don't you think AI is making either the use or the use of that information, or us using the tools that we need easier?
It's could be done, but as I told you, not now. Because I'll tell you, when they are making the priority for, let's say, the doctor in operations, now these robotic making a very sensitive operations surgery, which is it's not easy. Here, a lot of data, and they are able to use this one, how to use the data for this. But it's coming to the cleaning, still, that's what I'm saying, still you need it. Because the people aim, what is needed from the robotic machine? Reduce the manpower, reduce the count, right? Do for increase the productivity of the cleaning.
Reduce the capex.
The capex. Zero chemical, because lead to us
Magic
to
word.
sustainability. Magic word. You'll be happy, your clients will be happy. Machine looks robotic in the area. So it's still in the gap. But let's take something else. For example, the swimming pool. The people to clean the pool, they have to remove the water. Get 2-3 guys, clean manually, remove the water again, fill the water. Now there is a report.
That's right.
Go inside like a tank, small tank, the one in RV,
the
clean
submarine.
everything and jumping for the big towers, the glass, which is safety. The people,
course.
instead of be hanging and doing the cleaning by manual, it will go for the solar, starting one company to make the cleaning that solar, that the glass for it
solar panels.
is going there, clean and come back. But still, because the volume of water used is too much. So when I'm talking about sustainability, the vision of 2030 for Saudi Arabia and the huge usage of water, so still there is an area where I need to improve it. That's what I'm telling you.
I have someone I'm going to introduce you to later who's working on something like this. And me and him had a discussion because I was working on a project with the line, obviously. Everybody knows the line.
Absolutely, yes.
And it's one of the biggest structures with the largest amount of glass on Earth, I think, right? And at the time when it was 172 kilometers, they were looking for robotics to clean those glass, which is very sensible because you're talking about 200 meters high, 172 kilometers on both sides. That's a lot of glass. And in the middle of the desert of Saudi Arabia, with the sand all the time, it was the dream contract. Only the glass cleaning was a dream contract. But a friend of mine, developing a robot, I have to put you in touch, waterless.
Wow. This is what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
This is what I'm telling you. So let's take an example about the line. In Europe, in US, they said, oh, this project is going up in KSA. How come they will do it? They thought it's just booming news, Then suddenly, construction start. I'm telling you, a lot of companies for robotic start to work on it to make some robotic machine and suitable machine for this project only, to get it inside KSA. Why? Because since you have a premium project like that, it's not a premium actually. It's something came from the space. So you should have something suitable for it. That's what I'm saying again. The vision of KSA making passion the people to work to get more innovations to the country. Not only to get the innovation from out to global to here. They want to make it, it's US, Europe, KSA.
By the way, this friend of mine, KSA product.
That's what I'm telling you. Yeah. So we are in the same line.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, we have so much stuff coming out of Saudi these days. It's ridiculous. Water scarcity. So sustainability and real impact. Water scarcity, water scarcity in not only Saudi Arabia, but in the whole of GCC, right?
Yes.
Conservation of water is a big deal. Yes. And you guys deal with that stuff as well.
Yes.
Talk about that and how changes in facility management or the changes that you guys are bringing with regards to facility management.
Okay, so it's like the people thinking is to reach to the sustainability, that means I have to make a zero chemical, because the more chemical you are using, that means more water, right or wrong. So I cannot say I have a sustainable product when I'm using a tons of water. It's something wrong. So people thinking to go with a dispenser, go with high concentrated product chemical. Everybody was thinking about the same. So again, mixing exactly.
machines
Instead of using the chemical ready to use, all the people, all the companies in the market said no, better to have a dispenser, mix it. No, now the generation is how to make it cleaning with zero chemical. How to make a cleaning with making a sift of the water itself, to reduce reduction of the water. Let's say it's 50%, 60%. The companies make it like a like race, who will make it more safe of the water. This is a concept of sustainability. It's like to environmental impact. It should be positive, not negative. And also I should make sure there is a waste of water or chemical. It should be less. Plastic, carbon, a lot of things. So that make it again the science of cleaning. The science. This is the word you can see. There is a lot of things about it. People, R&D, research and development. A lot of companies have it. Why? To make a good solutions, hygienic, smart solutions for the facilities management, to improve it. Why? Because it's a safety. By the way, one of the things when you use a chemical, you make sure the safety of your manpower is there. Why? Because more chemical is not healthy.
Of course.
Not for the environment, not for the human itself. So I need to protect the project. I need to protect the clients. I need to protect my colleagues. How? Reduce the chemical. How? Use a proper products, proper machine. This is a solution how to reach to high productivity and less of waste of the water or chemicals.
You know, there was this new, also again, tech. So there was this new tech that I heard of, atmospheric water, which is, and I think Saudi Arabia is in the best location for this solution, which is deriving water from the humidity in the air.
Yeah.
I believe Burj Khalifa has this, by the way. So it is, and it has got something to do with condensation, even with the compressors of the AC. So this system does two things. One, of course, it's not AC, so it's not cooling as such, but there is a sense of a little bit of cooling or temperature that it helps with to the buildings as well, and is generating water. Now you can have where it's generating water that's used for landscaping and whatnot and stuff like that, or if you have the UV filters and stuff like that as well, becomes drinkable.
Yeah. Let me add a point here. You can see most of the, let's say, the global companies in the globally, for the companies are manufacturer of the chemicals. The people starting now to have something. There is a lot of merge. You can hear about merge of the companies. The companies making it together between the regular, have a regular chemical for cleaning and water treatment. Water treatment is not like before.
Like Viola and these and stuff like
this
that.
This is a huge name in the market now.
Yeah.
3 years, 4 ago, no one. Water treatment might be something special for swimming pool or fountains. They will feel like that. Now, no. A lot of factories, right? So there is a lot of water. It should be recycled and use it for something else. Agriculture, landscape, it should be automatic one, not like before the guy holding the hose and putting a lot of water. Even it's raining, still have to put a water. No. Now there is an automatic system. It should be. Believe me, you saw. I'm sure you saw that one. It's raining and the guy still have the hose to. Now, no.
Because rain is dirty rain.
So it should be like a program. Should be like smart program. So it's very sensor. You're putting here. Have to put water. This water automatic for the swimming. The huge one. A lot of like aqua park. A lot of names coming up. We know these things. So a lot of water. The volume of water is millions. So how to do it? You should have a smart filtration to filter the water and make sure the water is healthy for the people. If it's swimming, and they're taking the water to use it for recycling. We visit in Yambo. Believe me, the water there, even the sea there, you can see something like no one touched it before.
Yambo Economic City? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
And this one in Medina.
Hey,
when you go there, the water there, you have a lot of, the seas here, mashallah, is too much. But when you go there and have a view, the water is really, because they are taking care of the water treatment, they are not allowed the wastewater to go to the sea. See how this thinking goes to this level.
Environment.
This environment, exactly. I need to protect my environment. And it should be this one implemented for all. So the water is coming up from the factory or coming from the hotels, chiller. I have to recycle it, use it for something else. Let's say agriculture, you can see there is a lot of park here and there. Okay, use it there. So I'm using the water on the proper place.
Mhm.
The rain is coming. It should be like a lax, or should be area where the dam like collecting the water, filter it and use it. So this is exactly the way how to saving your water and how to put in the right place.
Mhm.
So you can see there is a lot of merge. The companies coming together. There is the X company who's selling chemical. Now there is a two company, chemical water treatment, because water treatment it's like a gold now. The stock is coming up.
Really?
Yes, in such countries who is making a lot of project, mashallah. So they coming to Saudi Arabia, a lot of companies, because
can
they bought the
imagine.
target.
Definitely. We're one of the largest consuming
And
countries
it's
of
billions,
water.
billions of money for them, billions of business. And at the same time, this one, you taking the water in the right way, that will save your future.
Of course. And then talk about the population that's just growing and growing and growing.
Absolutely. Yes.
And rapidly growing at the whole GCC.
True.
Let's talk about some real life stories. So you've worked with many clients all over the region and so on. What is one of your most memorable and craziest stories or experiences you've had in your FM world, let's say?
Crazy. Okay.
Crazy, memorable, you see unique, or a learning experience that you got out of it, something that was wow.
See, there is a lot of things actually is happening when it's in my life. I can tell you, for example, I'll give you that something has happened just a week ago, or almost 10 days ago, about the metro in Riyadh.
Okay.
So, mashallah,
We're really happy about that.
We are-
I mean,
So
everybody went to the
everybody-
metro.
Exactly. When you see that one is running LinkedIn, the sites, the metro, and you imagine you was a part of that place doing that, supporting the people there, because it should be time. You have to respect it and opening. Everything should be run smoothly, and you have some here and challenge. So they ask him, and when you go to the project manager, the FM, and you try to help him, you see that his eyes, he's going to cry. Oh man, I want to hang. I want to kiss you. He said, no need to kiss. It's okay. It's a good moment that you've done something good in your life. The guy is like you because you protect him.
They appreciate you because you
Appreciate it. And
made his life easier.
and you know what is happening? Our business, core business, is a trust. This is the core business. If you trust in me, I can help you wherever I'm going. I will help you. So the guy is feeling this. I trust in this gentleman. I trust in this company. Why? Because he give me the support. When I was in UAE and before I'm coming, like change from a company to company, it was the project for Burj Khalifa.
Mm.
So that there is one lady there, and she was managing head of everything, and she was very tough. She's not smiling, but whenever you're calling, you have to be there. So I said one day, I said, I'm goodbye, I'm going, and I'm joining to another company. I said, what happened? I said, no, just to joining. Okay, can you come tomorrow by 1:40, 1:30? I said, it's okay. Something? He said, yeah, please come. When I went there, I saw they making like a trip for me to come from G to 134. That inside the Burj Khalifa, that's
Mhm.
lift is like 60 seconds, something like that. And
Yeah.
it's like you feel your eyes are closed like you're going to the jet. So she
You're
takes me
saying this and
around.
my ear is closing.
Yep. She takes me up as a free round. She said, thank you for your support. I'm not paying money. I didn't ask for anything, but she said, you're supporting us. We have to make like small party for you. So this is one of the memories I never forget. I will never. And whenever I'm going to there, Dubai, or anytime, and I saw the lady, she always remember this moment. I was so happy you were a part of this one. So this is making you, I done something in my life that people like me.
I think that's amazing.
So
It-
I still remember it.
It gives you fulfillment
Absolutely.
that one, I'm doing something right and I'm on the right track. And that's what we were talking about earlier, is what drives you, what wakes you up in the morning to do the job that you're doing. So that's the type of example that keeps you going. It makes you want to wake up in the morning and go do this job.
Yes, it's like you are charging your battery.
100%.
The passion to go and doing the job in daily. So the people like you.
I think almost everybody, I can't say 100% obviously, but most FM professionals have a passion for what they do, especially the ones that achieve. And you have people who are doing big things in facility management. And those people, why are they doing that? Why they? Because we also put ourselves through a lot of stress, a lot of hardship, a lot of sleepless nights and early mornings, and and like we said earlier, adventurous places that we go to. Sometimes they're not always the Burj Khalifa, nice and pretty and good looking. Some of the places that we go to,
I know.
are, you can imagine, right? The dirtiest places and the hardest places to get into, the hottest places to get into, and hard to get out.
Yes.
Sometimes, you know.
Yes, and I can give you two examples of this. For in KSA, it's Bujeri in Riyadh. Mashallah, it's a lovely place, and you have to visit during this time because the weather is fantastic there.
Yeah, of course.
And the guy said, "Guys, this is a VIP area. This is a floor. Do it, man. What to do? It's yours. So trust. So it's make you happy. I'm happy to do my work because the guy trusted me.
Mhm.
Ferrari World, you saw inside, you saw that the value of the tons of metal died.
Yeah.
Said, I need to clean this one. Oh my goodness, how to do? It's yours. Because the trust,
Deal with it.
because the trust.
Yeah.
You know that I trust in you, you'll give me a proper solutions. It doesn't make that you're going to sell something, but you might give me an idea, which I like. This is a passion again.
Again, a sustainable idea, right? So, collaboration between suppliers, operators, and clients is key. Any standout success stories where that was the case? Because it has to be a win-win-win for everyone, right?
Yep.
I would say I would add the last win, which is the users of the places and stuff like that. So let's say the client, the contractor, the supplier, and then obviously the people that are using that.
Yes.
A win-win for all. So where is the best example in your experience? Have you seen that working harmoniously?
Okay. Let's take in general. What is the client's is need from you? You have expectations. I use something is good, something innovations, right? And something good price. So, but for him, priority is innovations, something looks good. To make the places nice. Facilities management, what is the expectations? I need to make my customer is happy, and I need to make in my cost in the proper way without paying more. No lose. For me, I need to make both of you is happy. Both of you. How? Sustainability and innovations. Believe me, this is a secret. This is a key secret of it. Sustainability will make your customer always happy. Because as I told you, it's a mandatory now. It's not easy just to, okay, I'll do sustainability later on. No. Take it or leave it. The train is going, you're not going to catch it. If you're not going to implement sustainable solutions in the site, you know what will happen.
Of course.
So your customer will be so happy. I have sustainable, right? You will be happy. I'm saving the money for you by innovation and sustainable. How to innovation? Robotic. Give the proper machine for the floor. So always the supplier with facilities management, a partnership relationship. If it's partnership, believe me, it will be very successful and long term. If it's just a sales point, it will overshoot. So the point is here for me as a person in this field or this career, almost 19 years, I need to make like balance between the customer and the facilities management.
So my question is that which example can you give me where that balance was achieved?
Okay.
In a contract or in one of those projects that you had?
One of the contract, or let's say one of the project is belong to the government. And when starting the government, so sustainable innovations. So the people who is using a regular, let's say the regular chemical, a lot of chemical, a lot of plastic, a huge storage room. So we said, why don't go with sustainable? Because the sustainable or the green seal or the green products is a future for you. You have to do it. Because with these things, when you use it, you make your clients happy and you're saving the money. So the guy said, we make a practical, like a trail, and we make the theoretical calculations. So the guy, as a facilities management, he found himself is making a good save. Actually, it's a huge save. And the client was so happy because the result was good and sustainable and the certificate. So this is the balance. So I was a part of this one with my colleague there in Riyadh, and it was really very successful try with the clients because clients said, "Thank you so much," and the first management said, "This is what we are looking for. We need someone to give as a consultant."
Mm.
This is the point. Again, trust, relationship with the customer. He feel a confidence on you. This is the key points of success.
It ticked all the boxes, basically.
Thank you so much.
Sure. What's the hardest lesson or the hardest experience you had in this?
As a personal,
It's up to you.
okay. As see, when you, I'm sure all my colleagues in different companies, when you fail to do that, meet the expectation of the customer is very hard moment because you feel you are not able to do it. You feel something's broken inside. You know, oh, I failed.
I take it you're not a man who takes easy to failure.
Not easy.
No,
Not
okay.
easy because I have to come back again with a
Of
solution.
course.
But the only things in case you do it something and your expectation was high, it will work. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
This is something, but you have to turn off in the positive way, not negative. Positive way that how to do it. I need to reach to someone with higher experience, with someone have experience. I don't have it this area. Because makamil Allah subhanallah, all everybody have positive and negative, up and down in some area. So for me, I might be in this area I'm good, but other area not good enough. So I need to go for someone else, which I'm sure it's a smart way for everybody. When you feel have a drop in this area, you have to go for someone to support you, to complete you, to make it full. Then you can come back to the clients and say, I have a solution for you.
Interesting. So if you had, TED Talks, right?
But I'm not.
I'm going to give you a different question. So if you had to give a TED Talk, if you were the presenter on TED Talk, you're the one who's going to be doing the training session or whatever it's about. What's the title of your video?
The video, I will tell.
The
Title.
Just the title. You can explain the title, but we need the title. Take time to think about it. It's fine. No worries.
Actually, I have two titles.
Okay, even better.
One, how to translate sustainability to the cleaning.
Okay.
How to translate sustainability, because when people talk about sustainability, sometimes you don't think it's a far away from cleaning. Right or wrong? Sustainability, solar, the engine, electric car, right or wrong?
You always think about something very complex. You don't think as easy or simple as cleaning.
Yes,
I agree.
So I have to translate the sustainability to cleaning. Second, how to go green.
How to go green.
Go green.
What do you mean by how to go green? Okay, so that's the second title. How to go green. For buildings, for projects, for everything.
Everything.
Even your home life.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'll tell you. It's something, it's familiar. It's happened here. The kingdom. Let's give an example. There is something about calling whoever have the old window AC, and he can go and change for the one which is saving the power energy and is good for environment. Is an example how to go green. The washing machine. Washing machine, go and they put the labels in case it should have a label for the car, for the machines, for everything. The label, how is it about the power, the consumption of the power? It's green, red, yellow, right or wrong?
Yes, true.
This is how to go green, and everywhere.
I never thought about it as simple as that. Truly, it is. If you just open your eyes a little bit more and look at it, it is actually as simple as that. Just read the labels.
Yep. Yes. I hope I answered it.
Yeah. I mean, we could keep on going forever, but I have a few more. One of which, so the facility management industry is targeted to grow up to about $35 billion by 2028.
Yep.
Okay. So what do you think is the biggest driving force behind it? And where do you see the largest opportunity or the biggest opportunities? In Saudi Arabia, of course.
Okay, for this one, let's say
If you want me to repeat, I can repeat it.
No, it's okay. I'm just thinking to make it choosing the right words and make it short. See, we need to change the methodology of this, the methodology of the cleaning itself. Again, because some area, as we agreed, still using the contract, the manpower country. So these people, when you're trying to tell him about replace the manpower with equipment, still have some resistance. No, not yet. No. Because his feeling is it's more cheaper for him to use a manpower.
Because of the initial cost.
Yes.
Not the long-term cost.
That's what I'm telling you.
They don't see the long-term.
Exactly. So he said, I have 5 years. If I got this one from here, X country, is sick tomorrow, I'll get another one. Yes, but the turnover is too much. You spend a lot of money. While that, you can have a proper machine, will do a good job, and the machine that, let's say, how many years? The lifetime.
You save on human error, you save on replacements,
a lot of sick leave. I'm not happy today, some issue here and there. Let's give an example about the products as a chemical in general. The people, if I ask the guy, he have a chemical to make it manually, dilute it manually. Today is happy, he will put less. Tomorrow his supervisor was shouting to him, he'll put more chemical. It's happened, wallahi, believe me. The customer, he was shouting to him, oh, no smell. Okay, I'll put 2 mixed chemical together. But when you have a proper dispenser, mixed automatic, without more,
no emotion,
something from the human, then you'll get a proper touch. This is exactly the point. Same as, so to change this methodology, I'm sure this will make a differentiation between the old and that will make it increase the profit. That will encourage more people to come and have this business in this country. And the country's expansion is huge. You can see a lot of projects coming up, not in Jeddah, not in Riyadh, everywhere. So you need to make sure that you are on the track. How? To have a professional people, professional stuff, to have a proper products, right or wrong. Train your team. So this is a way. Now people coming from different countries, from out of Saudi to coming here, starting to be a part of the community, right or wrong. Before people coming for the like Aramco, for example. Now people coming for the doctors, accountant, the banks, a lot of things. And the markets, mashallah, still is huge, absorb everyone. People from Saudi is working, people from out of the Saudi is working, still working. And still, there is a shortage. People is coming, they will get a work. Why? Because this market is huge, mashallah. And there is a vision. We talk about 2030, might be 20. You have, how many? You have 27, I think. There is the football for Asia, something is here.
2028 or 2030?
20 something. No, before 2030, it's the Expo.
We have 2034, which is the World Cup.
This is what, yes, announced.
We just got, thank God.
And you have, mashallah, 2030, you have the Expo.
And then 2030 is Expo.
And you have Asia Cup, something.
We have Asia Cup coming
27 or 28 or 26.
I think we have Winter Olympics or something like that too.
Mashallah. Imagine.
I don't know. We have a bunch of other stuff coming as well.
You have to make it
I think I need to do a calendar event thingy or something like that.
So that means the country is going on right way. So to be a part of it, to be a success, you have to have a proper products, proper people, proper stuff, right or wrong, because that will make you sure to be a part of this premium projects, right or wrong. So there's the way to approach or reach to the level of these expectations. We have to change the methodology about the cleaning itself. As I told you, cleaning science, not just regular. Sustainable, making the people have to follow up. Saudi made. It will come in the same circle. Saudi made. Encourage the people to open factories in KSA.
Of course.
Not just to mix the chemical, take a raw material, mix with and selling. No.
Develop.
I need to, from here, I need to product coming from KSA to the GCC. This is the point.
And we have many products like that coming out of here now. Huh?
So many. I'm telling you.
Being used in the UAE, being used in Bahrain, Qatar, all these places.
Before, it's coming from Dubai, for example, to Saudi Arabia. Now, vice versa.
Yeah.
From Saudi Arabia to Dubai, to Bahrain, as you mentioned. And it should more and more coming up soon. Because people thinking this is a reality market. This is a market where you can spend money. You have a manpower, you have a lot of assets here. This is a way. There is a vision, and the people thinking, oh, it's safe to have it.
course.
Some other countries, the people used to give distributor only.
Mm.
Some countries, GCC, you not get that office, main office, or global, or let's say regional. No,
Mm.
you'll see distributor. Why? Something is done, is okay.
We can just cancel and get
Here,
done with it.
mashallah, you have the factory, you have the main office, you have everything is here.
Nowadays, you have to. If you want to come to Saudi Arabia, you have to be in Saudi Arabia.
Absolutely.
You
The head
can't
office
just-
should be here.
Yeah, you can't just do it from arm's length anymore. Or okay, so I'll talk to you from Dubai or something like that.
Not like
Even
no.
though everybody's used to Zoom calls and whatever,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
still,
Now you have
you
to
know-
come to me face to face meeting.
yeah, exactly. Here, we still need, as long as now we don't need those masks and stuff, we need that face to face meeting.
True.
I do have one more question before we start talking about something else. So we said about COVID, we're talking about cleaning, we're talking about hygiene, we're talking about, I think, also disinfecting, obviously, and stuff like that as well, because we're talking about cleaning, right? Controversial question, maybe. So do you think we're going to have another COVID?
No,
Really?
inshallah.
Because we are spending a lot of money on it. We are getting ready for it. I hope not, of course.
You know why?
But I mean, we've heard many studies and many that the COVID-19 that we saw was not the last one we're going to see.
Absolutely. And there is a lot of, by the way, happened after that. There is a set
Yeah.
coming from here. They calling 20
Yeah,
twives, a lot of names. Two things. The people understand exactly the cleaning, hygienic cleaning. Now, let's go for any restaurant. Can anyone eat directly? No, you have to go to the washroom to wash his hand. If there is no soup, they're asking, where is the soup? Okay, give me that wipes. Why? They know that what is going to happen. Okay. Secondly, the countries, and talk about a big country like KSA or Saudi Arabia, they have already something for this such emergency. Everything will be ready. If something, the alarms came, I'm telling you, you'll be ready for it.
I'll tell you one thing. I was very happy that I was in Saudi Arabia when this happened. Okay, I know that we weren't allowed to travel for a long time, but I mean, the government, the Saudi Arabia, handled that epidemic, I think, better than almost anybody else, to be honest. Really, to be honest.
100.
It was amazing. And free vaccines for everyone. Everybody was taken care of. Everybody was attended to. It was never taken as a joke. Every time it was serious. You know, something happened, it was serious. Get a committee on it, get whatever, get the solution, implement, don't waste time.
True. The second part of this answer of the question is, when is happening, no one was aware what is corona. The people doesn't know what is going on. So the people were just whatever watching the news or something in the social media. Oh, this is something has happened. A lot of people here expire. China eat the bats, eat whatever. It's different. And after that, we know what is happening. So the countries, the people wasn't ready enough for such things. But now, say something has happened in Riyadh. This about the common cold, because the weather. No, go and take this one. This something like
The influenza
vaccine,
shot and
influenza,
whatnot.
yes, free, and just protect yourself. Ready. That's what I'm telling you. If something happen, inshallah, nothing will happen. The countries will be ready for that. So I'm sure that pandemic will never happen again.
I have a funny story on this one, actually. So I was with my wife in Bahrain. We were visiting family and we had an event there. And then I had a phone call from my friend come up. And he's like, listen, watch out. Airport is about to close. So what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, there's something called corona and it's killing people and whatnot. And it's a vaccine and so on. I thought, obviously, the type of friends I have, unfortunately, love to prank people. So I thought it was a prank or something like this. My wife obviously was on the phone with me too. And she's like, yeah, he's just joking, whatever. We go the next day to the airport. Everybody's wearing masks. And everybody's talking about corona. And we're the only people without masks. And we were running from one medical center to another in the airport looking for just a simple mask. No one had it. You won't believe who gave me a mask, me and my wife. A Chinese woman.
Oh.
Obviously, she arrived from China or something.
So you might have the news, yes, ready for
Okay,
that.
so she came and she saw us frantic and stuff. And she's like, come here. You need this. Take. That was how I found out about corona. I just showed up at the airport.
Exactly. She was ready. That's what I'm telling you. She was ready. Why? Because that time, I'll tell you, for example, that people, someone sneeze next to you, oh my goodness, spray something and get some disinfectant and wipes. Now, if someone sneeze, just 2-3 seconds just to be away, and خلاص. Because this is now became ready for something going to happen. So,
And now we're educated in that, right?
a lot.
Yeah.
The people bought. I remember there is whenever you go into any washroom, a lot of posters. How to wash your hand. Imagine the people gain after how many years you are teaching the people how to wash your hand. This one it should be a few seconds. People before water. That's it. Now
Yeah.
no. I have to make sure that soap is here and give some time for the soap actions after that wash with the water.
Even they say that you do the what you call it, that gel, right? The disinfecting gel. After that, wash your hand.
That was extra.
Yeah,
That was extra.
Well, listen, I'm in cleaning business as well, like you. So extra
was
clean is
extra.
always better, right? Extra clean is
Absolutely.
always better. So if there is one thing, Reda, that you see FM professionals should concentrate on in Saudi, what would it be?
How to teach the clients the proper way of cleaning. How to change the methodology of the cleaning. We need to teach the clients. We need to reach to the clients and teach them. It's like you make someone learning a new language or a new language. The first things you have to alphabet A, B, C, right? The way you accent it. So from the way you are listening, oh, this guy have British accent, this guy have a German, this why? The way he's accent the letters, it's coming from different area, right or wrong.
Mhm.
Someone, oh, this guy is Arabic, I know him, he's Arabic. The way he's speaking English is, this guy is Egyptian. The way he's talking English is Egyptian. So from which we need to teach the customer what is the cleaning, how to have a proper cleaning, how to use a proper products, how to reduce the cost by putting the proper machine, not the cheap one. You should use the proper one. How to use the proper chemical, how to make a training. Because training, not just to take a picture and put it, there is a training. No training, you have to know the guy. I'll tell you something on laundry or kitchen. There is the smart way now. The guy getting the information. How many kg per day has been washed? Notification in the phone or the laptop while he's sitting in the office. The program he's getting how to do it. Now by technology, again, merge the cleaning with technology. Scan, oh, this is, I need to have some video how to use the machine. Most of the people now, the global companies, they're putting that barcode, when you, QR, when you make it by your smartphone, you can see there a video about how to use the machine. We need to train the customer before training the manpower, train the customer. What is the cleaning itself?
First of all, I agree entirely with you. And I think 100%, a lot of the error that happens is because of the methodology is not correct or not being followed, even though you've developed the methodology. A lot of the times that the applicators or the guys who are executing the cleaning don't follow through with the actual training. And that's why you have quality control. Yeah, you have to keep on training, quality control, make sure the guys, one of the most simplest thing, if you will, is when they're cleaning the surfaces, right? So then you have red, which is the high risk, high dirt areas, which is bathrooms and stuff. So we used to use the cloth, red cloth for bathrooms, green on top of the desks because that is the cleaner ones, blue for another area, and so on and so forth. So, no, 100% I agree. Training and methodology and making sure,
implementation of
making sure they implement it correctly. If people want to get in touch with you and learn more from you or from Diversey, where do they get in contact with you and how do they get in contact?
Okay, at Diversey, for us, we has a partnership with Initial, so it's easy for us to reach by Initial because of our partnership. We have in the websites for Diversey. We have in LinkedIn, we have Insta also by this. And just typing tusky.com or diversey.com, you can see a lot of details, videos about the wall chart, the product information sheets, And as a Diversey, now I can talk about Diversey. We have in our dispenser or machine, we built the QR. So the
Okay.
guy just he can get the application in all the smartphone. You can see it's by Tasky. You can see if you want to watch a video about the training, how to operate the machine, how to remove the brush, how to fix the squeegee, how to make like let's say a technical default, some issue, just by one press. The guy will come to our supervisor. He will know this machine there is a breakdown, and he will contact you directly.
As simple as that.
As simple as that.
That's amazing.
Technology.
Of
We have to
technology.
make combination between technology.
You
and
have to know how to use it, though, right? You have
Yes,
to know how to use it.
exactly.
We'll definitely have all your information on all those different channels in the podcast later. Reda, it's been a pleasure having
too.
you, really. You're going to
so
have to
much.
do this again, I'm sure. We'll have
I
a
love
different spin on it or something like that. Is any parting words for you?
Parting?
Parting words, last words, if you
Last
like.
word, actually, I'll be honest with you. This is the first time, so I'm so happy to be a part of its innovation. Really, I like it. How to use the media and the technology with something which is it's really something is amazing. And when Mr. Jason told me yesterday, I said I'm so happy I'm to come. And really, the guy thanks a lot for him to give me the chance. Thanks for the gentleman. Sorry for keep you stand all this time.
That's all right.
I wish the sound was clear. So I'm really so happy to a part of this with Initial. Initial is, I can tell you, it's like leading the facilities management in this country. I'm expecting, inshallah, mashallah, will be very good success stories for you guys. I hope to be as Reda, as Diversey, to be a part of this success with you.
Of course.
It's a pleasure for us.
Like we always say,
Partnership.
partnership. Partnership is what makes the relationship grow.
Yep, absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
And that's why we started this Inside FM. Inside
Amazing.
FM podcast is made here for the community of the facility management professionals in the industry, for us to share knowledge, learn from each other. That's one of the biggest things, like learning and become one community, right? So we're all in the same environment. What I say about facility management, or maybe I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger, but it's not just facility management. It's not lifestyle management. It is environmental management, or if you want to take it a little bit further, happiness management.
True.
Because we're all happy when things are taken care of, they're clean, they're efficient, and they're operating well. You can operate well and do well in your work environment, your personal environment, your school environment for your children. It applies to everything.
True.
And we were talking about this earlier. So my closing remark would be is facility management. Why am I passionate about facility management? It's because it gets you into every aspect of life, in my opinion,
100%.
which is beautiful. I love life.
You are everywhere.
Everywhere.
And I'll add one point. Facilities management, before it was, let's use this point. Everybody can, I'm working facilities management. Now, no. It should be experience, guy. It should be, there is the structure of the facilities management is became different, because the expansion and the, let's say, the business value in this country, it's making everybody to have to improve yourself to catch it.
It's a specialization. Now, which aspect of facility management?
True.
Thank you, Reda, for your time. It's been a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm going to see you again very soon, right?
Absolutely, for sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.